Welcome to Flashback Fridays, where memories unfold. We're diving into the past, where classic stories are told. Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, and more. We're unlocking the treasures that gaming has in store. Flashback Fridays. It's the time machine of fun, retro games and laughter. Our journey just begun. Grab your controller. Let's rewind and play. Nostalgia's calling. It's Flashback Friday.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Flashback Fridays here on Unexpectedly Random Live. Today is the Sea Pancake Double Stack for those of you watching live, so we'll have a couple of 1.5 to 2 hour episodes today, depending on how often and frequently I pass out from sheer exhaustion. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We're here Monday through Saturday at roughly whenever I get here in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, if you want to check it out over there. Otherwise, I think we are ready to roll. Welcome, Jack the Sea Pancake. Welcome, Zelda Elise. Thanks for checking in. For those of you watching live, if you have not used a 1 ounce of syrup to check in, make sure you do so you can keep track of how many times you've joined us here on the stream. Otherwise, we're going to push this button and resume right where we took left off. That was weird. What? Brain. And we're going to hope for a much lower incidence of spilled beverage today, because the last 2 days I have not been doing so good with my can here. So we're gonna try that. The flavor of today is original. Yeah, playing that game still. That was a little spicy. Not spicy, but it's got some strong carbonation. Okay, so we what are we doing? I don't know. I do know? Do I know? Have I know? Where do we know? I have a list of things that might be missed. That's not right. That's my server. Why did that log me out? I said stay logged in. I have a list of things that as far as our GFs that we maybe have already missed. Those are all words. They may not be in the right order or supposed to be linked in the way that they were, but they are all words. So squish that, move that aside so I can still see levels, so I can tell when I've been muted and have decided to make extra work for myself. And now we're gonna go ahead and go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Away we go. So the only reason we're down here is because we needed a save spot. And there wasn't a save spot in the main lobby. So, we got Pandemona from the Fujin fight in Balam. We need to go back to... Well, we killed Norg and we didn't get Leviathan. We need to go back to Delling City. All the way. They really need like side access ramps up to the center here. Somebody get the student council on that. Oh, I really wanted to challenge Headmaster Sid. Oh, cards? Yes? I do not recall. For Soyton. Yes, Nita, we are ready to go. do. Ah. Same but. I don't like that it doesn't have a menu. Selfie, she's trying hard to act cheerful. Well, when it's done, it's done. Also, I'm gonna turn off my fan. Whoop. Try not to roll my... That'll add my computer. And my headset. So... So we missed that one, it looks like. The one that we came all the way here for. so now we're going to actually just do the story and go to Travia Garden. Gauge is going berserk. Safer, Urajin, Ujin. Seems like yesterday they were part of this garden. And now, they're criminals. I don't understand why they're talking about the gauges going berserk then. A direct hit? Terrible. I'm going in. Be careful. Obviously not going to let her go alone. Levi! Oh, sorry. I thought Selfie was with you. Are we missing something? Someone? Selfie. I let her go on ahead. I bet you she's in shock. Come on, let's go after her. Stay away from my party, Irvine. Thundaga. So, you've been looking after Selfie? Not really, you just play along. Well, sorta, kinda, I suppose. Perhaps, yeah, sure. Selfie's been a great help. What's wrong? That's not like Levi at all. Whatever. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there, okay? I want to go catch up with some of my friends. Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Travia Garden? Good deed, you ask? It's to help rebuild this place. Let's see. For example, have you donated to the Travia Fund? I'll give you an A. Hey, that jacket looks a lot like the one that we wear. Found an old issue of Timber Maniacs. Zombie drop point in the cemetery. Nice. Carried the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. Exhausted from tending to everybody. That Tonberry King. Take this. GF summoning blast. Icky. Ball rolled under there. That's the last ball. Oh no. Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What do they expect student body committee to do under these conditions? We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. And a stage set up too. We're leaving as soon as Selfie comes back. We're on standby till then. Doesn't seem like the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her and... Oh, I've got to do something to show that Selfie can depend on me. Why the search for Ellen? Ellen, inviting Levi back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress is trying to make that journey into the past too? Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? Wonder if she was living a normal life before all of this. You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either. Okay. Hey, the ball! Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Cheer up, eh? Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? I want to get even. I want to get my revenge. And that's how you get killed. have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? Yo, what are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come up with a way, so we wouldn't have to fight anymore. What are you getting at? If someone can come up with something, that'd be great. She's been affected by the opinions of the people at the fisherman place. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. Except me, I'm thinking all the time and not talking to anyone because can't rely on nobody. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Lucia, why all this? All of a sudden, what do you expect from me? I grew up in the garden. I'm a SeeD. Don't you understand? Of course, all of these are his thoughts. He's not speaking any of these. Levi? You have to voice your feelings, or else I won't understand. You were part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all this? What happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? When the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up, and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that... Lucia, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love might disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking about it that way, but that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, about 4 or so, I was in an orphanage. Be nice. Not laughing at the orphanage thing, laughing at his shot that totally bounced off the rim and fell off. One of you kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess he couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. My. Kirby, wanna play? I really like this girl, and it made me so happy just talking to her. Seffi, what you playing? War. There's no chance that's actually Selfie, right? Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean? You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Hey, why didn't you tell us? So it was the same Selfie. Because you two seem to have forgotten. It just kinda sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Seffy and bossy little Quisty. That is just so weird. Huh? And Zell too? Is everybody an orphan? Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was... this way! This way. Hey, look, it's me! Yeah, it's Ghosty Shadow Me. Yeah. I can go this way. Hello, person. Edwin, Sis isn't here. Where's Sis? Sis, Ella. Like Ellen? No, that's the door that I came in from the start. Hey, look, I'm back. Or he's back, or it's back, or they're back. Hey, look, I'm Ghosty. I'm ready for my close-up. Maybe this was the first one, and then this was the second one. This isn't here. This was Legend Dragoon, this fireplace would have a Stardust in it. Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. I think that's the same outfit that our MC, this guy, was wearing in his flashback. So that's most likely us. Which is super weird that we're all in the same orphanage together. But, you know, as they say, we're all in this together. Yay, I can run again. I'm still ghosty. How about this? Yeah! The ocean, the lighthouse. He did set off fireworks. I'm really confused, but I guess. Yo! Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. I'm gonna tell on you. Cry, baby Zell. Go back to bed. Hey, remember this. Does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. And what about my parents in Balam? Adopt. The dinks in Balam must have adopted. Yep, that's probably it. I was here. Yo, come on, stop it, Matwin. Help! Stop it, Matwin, help! Hi, baby Zell. Who's that? Na 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 na. Classic. Stop teasing me, Safer. Oh my goodness. Safer, my arch enemy. Wow, he was there too? And look, I'm a ghost on the tapestry. Well... Safer was always safer. Zell always crying and screaming. Irvine? Sorry, I don't remember you. Christus, I think you were difficult to deal with. Selfie. Always full of energy. Safer was there too. Except for Lucia, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. There goes my headset. Nice. Well, everything's gonna get really loud in my ears for the rest of this. Hi. Sis. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. Because I'm an Anomalocaris. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. I didn't turn out okay at all. Sis L, or Ellen, as we're about to find out. Ellen. So Ellen was Sis. She was a bit older than us, and we all used to call her Sis. Christus, Zell, Selfie, Irvine, Safer, Ellen, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were definitely together. Together forever. You mean Sis is Ellen? She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. Phrasing, Selfie. She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. Where is Lucia? She's getting left out of this combo again? Or is this still pseudo flashbacky since we're on the shore with the lighthouse? You didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Zelfie, that goes for you too. Alright. I'm free to move. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. So Ma and Pa aren't my real parents. Wonder where the orphanage is. So Sis was Ellen, eh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Levi, you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Safer, too. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage, and nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. That's probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home, so I came to Garden at the age of 10. That's when I first noticed Safer and Levi. Safer and Levi were always fighting. Yeah, Quistis always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Safer was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention, but Levi always used to ignore him. But eventually, they would end up fighting. Levi could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Levi, almost in tears, would say, I gotta do my best by myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis. I guess I was trying to take Ellen's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Levi. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. A misunderstood love? Actually, I had completely given up when Lucia came into the picture. Oh. Hey! It must be the same for Safer. I'm sure Safer has forgotten his childhood too, but whenever he sees Levi, his inner feelings start to boil, and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Levi? Why is it that we forgot? How we grew up together as kids. How is that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. My accent for him is not going well. So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor that GF critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things? There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it all I remember when everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned to GF until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys. Boys. How about you, Selfie? Your first experience with the GF was when you came to Balam Garden, right? Yeah? Is it because of the GF that we forget? Is that why other forces refrain from using GF? I have a confession to make. Ooh, confession time. Tell Confessor Bear! When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GF too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF. It must be the GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean nothing? So what do you want to do? You want to stop using GF now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. Hey, I know. Let's keep a diary. That way we'll always have something to remind us. Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood, when Saver used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents in Balam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Hey. Where's Lucia? Oh. You all remember Matron? That's, Matwin. She was always wearing black. Matron, dressed in black. She's the sorceress. Let's see. Oh, hello. Very kind, long black hair. Yes, I really admired her. I see a resemblance. Matron, they look alike. Wait, I just pictured her face and... Look alike? Nah, that's not it. Matron's name is Idea Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Idea. Matron? Sorceress Idea? Why is the matron? Why? You're wondering why matron would take over a country? Or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. Hear me out. Seed and garden were all matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feeling with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. Life is strange, and life is strange too. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Safer. He wanted to know what a seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Idea. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Did she use the GFs and lose her memory too? Levoy, are you listening? Nope, I'm zoning out. And in just a minute, I'm gonna pass out and turn into Laguna. With the Laguna Obligata. So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I understand what Lucy is saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything that I'm stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I made have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. Yeah? And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. Separated? As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. But... somehow, we're all together again. Just like old times, though. A lot's changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her the rest of our lives. It's just such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. Lucia. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Ah, man, Levi, I can't believe you're making me make this decision right here. With all these people around. There's so much pressure on me now. I couldn't say no even if I wanted to because of all of this. Are you really... You gotta give me a heads up when you're gonna put this much pressure on me. Look! A gift from the fairies. Is it Fallout? Yo, you wanna go check out Idea's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. Probably rubble. Like everything else in the city. We might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? It probably has to do with something that happened in the past, but the past is the past. It's over and done. With the exception of... what's her name? Ellen. Sending us back in the past. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Idea's house. I guess that's it. We're fighting. Oh, I don't know if that was her line. It might have been. You guys are fearless. Wow. It's been a while since I've heard that song. Fearless. Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. Gib. And I think that is a solid spot to end this episode. So, we're going to go ahead and outro. I'm going to pull my headset here because this outro music is going to be really loud in my non-powered up headset. Potentially. So, that's going to do it for this episode. Remember, if you're watching here live, stay with us. We've got another episode after this Sea Pancake double stack situation. But for those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly whenever I get here in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's going to do it for this episode of Flashback Fridays featuring Final Fantasy VIII. Hope you had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.
Nostalgia's calling, it's Flashback Friday.